All right, so today's video is going to be primarily focused on my bearded dragon. We're going to be talking about his tank setup, just some of the different things about the care, this tank, and we're going to be doing a quick feeding and showing you guys what I do. And that's about it. Let's get to it. All right, so when it comes to feeding your bearded dragon, they primarily eat two things, and that's crickets and then any type of like greens, like vegetables, some certain little fruits, things like that. You're gonna want to Google to see what's okay and what's not okay for your bearded dragon. But yeah, just take it upon yourself to do proper research. But there's a lot of different things they can and cannot eat. On today's menu, we have crickets. And you know he's about to lose his mind when he sees these. He's already eyeing them up. So before we actually feed our bearded dragon, we're gonna prep everything. And by prep, I mean we're gonna use some calcium dust and we're gonna put this on the crickets. I'll show you what it is. It's the Fluker's Repta Calcium with vitamin D3. Just gives him the other little nutrients he needs and things. And also, I'm sure you guys can see, but there is a UVB light up there. And what that does is that works with the calcium dust to get him all the nutrients and enrichment that he needs to stay nice and healthy. Which is honestly why my bearded dragon is really healthy and the way that he is. To take great care of him, and yeah, I think it shows, honestly. Nice thick boy, real friendly too. And all right. Oh, look at you now, puffing up, want to be a little jerk. That's all right. That's all right. All right, now what we're doing is in this part, we are going to get 1 spoonful of the calcium here, the calcium powder, the dust, whatever you want to call it. And we're gonna put this in with our crickets. And give them a good shake. Good shake. Get them all nice and dusty. All right, now that we have everything dusted, covered, you can see they're full of powder. We are going to give him some crickets. Let's get to it. Look at him, he's excited, ready, absolutely ready. Come on. I'm gonna try to do this one-handed, you guys, so it's gonna be kind of hard, but here we go. I'm trying my best here. There you go. All right, guys, so to make this easier on myself, I'm definitely just gonna dump the rest of this in here and pick out the egg crate afterwards. This way you guys can actually see him eat. Go for it, dude, yeah. So in case some of you didn't know, bearded dragons don't only eat crickets and other insects, they also eat like fruits and things like I mentioned earlier. So here for mine, I have some grapes cut up. So I'm gonna put these right over here in this little bowl for him. And he usually likes those too. As you can tell, he's going for the grapes now. Like I said, he usually really likes those. Yeah, so you have to keep them with a nice healthy mix. Some insects, some bugs. And you got to keep them with like some greenery, some fruits, things like that. So yeah, this is my bearded dragon setup. I forgot the dimensions of this exact tank, but it came from PetSmart. You can pick it up. They still sell them. You can pick it up over there. It is basically it breaks down to a 40-gallon breeder, and that's what it breaks down to. The front 2 pieces of glass open up to let you see inside. That way, if you want to get in there like this, both sides open up. It does lock right there with that little thing, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, he's got crickets in there bouncing around everywhere. And yeah, it's got some little decor in there, nothing too crazy. Some stuff over there in the background. That's where he pretty much goes up and basks. He's got his heat lamp up there and his UVB lamp. And down there is where he really goes to bask and things like that. My favorite part about his tank is the background. All that like rock and stuff. It's actually foam. You can see it peeling off back there. But that's still my favorite part about his whole tank setup is that foam and everything back there. It looks like rock, and I mean, I just love it. But yeah, this is basically his setup. He's got sand as his substrate. And yeah, I'll show you guys around a little better eventually, but this is just a quick little setup video. Nothing too crazy. Just showing off my bearded dragon and feeding him basically.